Hello everyone. We're heading back to Dark Visions. I've been testing some units and teams around and pretty much figured out what my best runs are. So we're going to go through with those teams. First up, Magic Stage. So we're still using an Earth-based team. And this is what we got put together. So first up is Louise. So in the base, I gave her Ravenheart for dual cast. She has Alexander for buffing the boss so that I can stack Angela without doing too much damage, and that's about all that matters there. Dual cast and being able to protect and shell. In the shift, I got her set for limit damage against humans. I am using guns. So I'm not using her own trust because those are fire element. So I just got the next best magic guns on her. So we do have 300 human and 300 limit damage for Louise. Leftia, so got her set for limit damage, and we have Sylvie on the team, which is a 25% sword in peril. So a sword build because I don't have enough double hand whips. So we have 300 magic human for her, 300 limit damage. And she's getting her extra chain cap from the clothing there. Paladin Sylvie is going to bolting chain with her, so I gave her a reflect ring. The satchel actually doesn't matter. She is our provoker, so 100% draw attacks, 100% evasion, and I need that in both forms. And then her shift, on top of 100% draw attacks, 100% evasion, is spirit and human killer. So she has 200 human killer. Decent amount of spirit, still full evade, still draw attacks. And Angela, so on the base, I did give her dual wield with the Yeti. Doesn't fully matter. And then in the shift, again, sword in peril, so a sword limit build. $300 human and a limit damage for her. We have Dark Fina, so she's set up just magic and killers. $300 human for her. And she has the Demoness card, which is her other chain cap. And the accessory is what Angela's using to finish her chain cap. And we're using Summeridia. So we have her base set for damage overall. So we have Indestructible Light. And we just gave her a magic in human killers. And then we're using an Esper to give her Earth Chaos Wave Chains. So we have 175 human killer on her. She's here mostly to summon Bahamut for extra magic field. So in the shift, I did Gira, but decided to use her base for damage. Just because her base has an extra modifier for spells that her shift does not. So in the shift, it doesn't really matter. She just needs to summon in the shift, and then when she's back in the base, we'll deal damage. Alright, let's jump in. So my test with this team, I've gotten to about 10 billion. We'll see what we can get here. So Louise can go first. And we're just going to double cast. Group Protect, Group Shell, and that's going to reflect off Sylvie with the Reflect Ring. So now Angela can shift. Stack her limit. Sylvie. We're going to do defense for Mirage stacks, vines for earth buff, and then compassionate for break resist. Let's see, Leftia can auto attack, that tiny bit of LB fill, Dark Fina. So we're going to end for wall for a better wind buff, and double dark hit just to generate some limit crystals. And for Rydia, we'll just quad and thunder, again just generating some crystals and Esper fill. Dark Fiend is going to do the same. So just enter and hit twice with Dark. Sylvie's going to shift. We're going to use her for a limit fill. Get Angela stacked as soon as that's full up. Rydia will just quadcast again. Just do an off element, so we're not doing much damage, but still have a chance to generate crystals. And Leftia can auto. So didn't quite get Louise's limit, it's fine. We'll just use her to quad Ionic for LB fill, and we can stack her next turn. Alright, turn 3, Angela gets another stack done. Louise will shift and get one of her stacks done. Darkfina, continue to resist buff and double dark to hit. Leftia can auto attack. We can have Sylvie just triple on her limit fill. And Rydia, we can just quadcast again. Alright, Angela gets to stack again. Let's see, Leftia, we'll wait, actually, we'll have Sylvie go first. Just triple LB fill. So as soon as we get Louise's limit, she'll get her second stack. Leftia can auto for the tiny LB. And then these two will just hit the boss again. And Darkfina will continue to refresh elemental buffs and just double dark it. Alright, so turn 5. We're actually going to use Leftia's super limit just so that we can have it ready for a kill turn later, because I want to use her base limit beforehand. Darkfina. Just end for wall is fine. Angela's stuck in the base, so we'll just have her auto attack. Don't need the fill, I just can't lose the stacks. Louise can go to the base, so we've stacked her twice. We can just do LB fill. And Sylvie, we'll just finish a limit fill in, and Rydia can just auto attack this turn. Alright, turn 6. Sylvie goes to the base, we gotta redo our buffs. So, defense for Mirage. Earth buff, and then Compassionate for break resist. So Angela is going to just auto attack again, because I have to line up Leftia's super, and mine's only EX1, so that's every turn 5. So Angela stays in the base. Dark Fina can enter wall. Rydia, turn 6. We can just auto, it's fine. Lefty, I can auto, also fine. And then Louise. Whatever. Just don't lose stacks. Alright, so turn 7. Angela's going to shift and get her final stack done. See, Lefty, I can auto. Dark Fina, we can just resist buff again, it's fine. Louise, we can LB fill. See, Rydia this turn can just auto. And then for Sylvie, you just do whatever. Limits are full, so we're pretty much all set. Alright, so turn 8. We're going to shift Rydia and then just auto attack. See, Angela is going to auto attack, just save her stacks. So Dark Fina, we do her super limit. Leftia this turn. We're going to Dance of Earth, Dance of Coming Future, and then we're also going to Quake and get the good Earth Imperil. Louise is going to shift, and we'll do our Gun Imperil. And Sylvie is going to shift, and we're going to start our Earth Magnus off. So you don't need any limit fill, we can just cast the Earth Magnus. Okay, so turn 9. See, Leftia is going to do her normal limit. This is to get the Store Magic. Let's see. Angela is going to auto attack just to save her stacks. Let's see, Rydia is going to summon Bahamut for our magic field. Dark Fina. So we just need to settle this now for our human killer and boosting our chain move. Sylvie does shifted limit burst for the LB modifier. And then Louise can go to the base and we're going to do our spirit break with her Magnus. Alright, so turn 10, we're going to go for the kill. So Louise is going to shift, and we're going to do her limit. Angela is going to do her limit. Lefty does super. Sylvie, we just triple bolting. Dark Fina. Quad on Stonga. And Rydia. See, quad on Stonga that we get from Titan. Alright, so Angela's going to go first because really long limit. So we also got our 100 chain. And new high score, 11.1. So we got 3.7 out of Angela, 3.4 from Dark Fina, 2.3 out of Lefty is nice, 1.2 from Louise. Rydia was there mostly for the extra field, and Sylvie doing Sylvie things. Not bad overall. I don't quite have all the gear needed to go higher than this, I think. But respectable score. So there's the high score for the Magic stage, and probably the best I'm going to run. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.